In today's video, I built a sneaky Zoroark deck. Welcome back everybody to a brand new Pokemon Cheat Live video. Today I'm showing off this Zoroark deck I've got built here using Spidops and Ends Vanillish. So I was in the kitchen cooking this idea of what if we try to build a deck around the Ends Vanillish. Now, this concept is cool because Vanillish isn't even that bad of an attacker. I know the Vanillix is quite strong as a spread attacker, but the Vanillish isn't terrible. It's got that sheer cold attack that does 60 damage and then stops your opponent's active Pokemon from being able to attack, which is very powerful. If your opponent doesn't have a lot of mobility in the deck, they can really struggle against this type of combo. Now, to capitalize on the attack, I'm also playing Spidops in the deck to be even more annoying with that trap territory ability, where it makes your opponent's active retreat cost one colorless more. So with the Spidops in play, they will have a hard time moving out of the active spot when you hit them with the Vanillish here to slow them down a little bit. That's the idea of this deck. Now, is it good? I don't know, but I wanted to try it anyways because I was in the kitchen cooking, and this deck does seem pretty fun. Now, obviously, we're still going to play stuff like End Zekrom in the deck. We got the End Reshiram. These are still very important to play. We're not playing Darmanitan, though, which may make the deck a little bit more awkward against the grass decks right now. Believe me, I've hit a ton of grass decks on the ladder, the new ladder updated. So honestly, maybe the deck could try play Darmanitan. You could also build the deck without Spidops. My idea was to try out Spidops in the deck alongside the Vanillish to be as annoying as possible. But the Spidops is optional. You can cut it if you want. You don't have to play Spidops in the deck. You can definitely cut the Spidops out. You can play like Gravity Gemstone or something in here, and maybe add Petra on the deck. There definitely could be some changes made, but I think this idea is pretty funny. I want to show it off in today's Pokemon TCG Live video. Now, before we get to the video, big shout out to the sponsor Card Cavern TCG. If you're going to get any Pokemon TCG Live codes, get them over at Card Cavern. You get anything over there at the checkout, use my discount code LDF to get yourself a 5% discount on your purchase. So shout out Card Cavern, check them out. Also, check out my second sponsor, TC Evolutions. You want to get any of the product they have on the website, their dice, damage counters, ability markers. Check them out down below. Use code LDF for a 10% discount at the checkout. Shout out my two sponsors. Link in the description if you want to support the channel. And shout out to my second channel for more content from me. I ranked all the best decks in the new format. So definitely check that out if you haven't already, if you want to kind of get a deeper dive into rotation. I actually got a lot of rotation content going out on this second channel. And hey, why not subscribe here down below to the main channel? It's completely free. And we're on the road to 100,000 subs. That's the goal sometime this year, is to hit 100K. So yeah, this is the list that I've got. I did make a few changes throughout the video. Like, I added Monkey Dory in the deck. I think Monkey Dory makes a lot of sense in here. You could play Psyduck too. Because you're playing against Dragapult, you can, like, Vanillish them. And then if they have Dusknoir in play, they can just, like, retreat into the Dusknoir, pop the Dusknoir, go back into Dragapult, resetting the Vanillish attack. Psyduck could be good. You can play a Psyduck down and make it so they can't do that. Though, if you get a Spidops out, the Dragapult can't retreat as easily. I mean, this deck does kind of have awkward bench management, which is like the one issue I have with it. You could also add a reversal energy. Like I said, maybe we just cut the Spidops out altogether. I just kind of wanted to lean more into like the trap play of the deck, but I could definitely just cut the Spidops out. Maybe add a reversal energy in the deck so you can use Vanillish as an actual attacker. Maybe play Defiance Band, Petra Binding Mochi. Definitely some cool things you could do with the deck. I just wanted to present the idea of this combo, and let's see if we can get some games in with the deck and see what it's all about. All right, we hit a Dusknoir deck here. Oh boy, could this be Mega Lopunny? Well, they got a Psychic Energy on their Klefki, so I guess it's not Lopunny. Our start is fine. If we can get a Poffin, it'd be pretty good. No, ends PP up. Gotta grab ourselves a Zorua here. We did the Iono, which kind of sucks, because they don't really have much going on in the hand, but I need to find Buddy Poffin here or something. Which we do not get. It's not the worst hand we could have got, though. At least we have an energy. If my opponent does pop the Dusknoir here, though, we're in trouble because we lose our only Zorua. We do have Vanillish, though, and Reshiram. We're probably not going to use Vanillish, obviously, right now. There's no point. It's probably just going to be knockout with Reshiram, assuming we can actually draw out of this. It's all down to what the Iono gave me here. Let's see. Because they get Rare Candy Dusknoir, they can kill my only Zorua that I have out, which is pretty bad. I still don't know what I'm playing against either. I don't know what I'm up against here. This could be Diancie Dusknoir, maybe. Nope, it is Dragapult, but they're just playing a Klefki in the deck to be annoying. All right. So I guess it is Dragapult after all. Look at that. We're getting Itchy Pollen here, maybe? No Budew getting grabbed yet. Nope, there's Budew. I mean, now they have a Klefki stuck on the board, which is, like, I guess decent for us. But annoyingly, they have Dragapult in their deck, which is not fun. Kind of sucks our start wasn't very good either. They play Latias, the Spidops' value kind of diminishes. We'll see how it goes. Probably trade away Spidops, keep Watchtower around in case they have a Jamming Tower. We got the knockout. We do Cyrano, which is like something. Just in case we get Iono'd, and I might want to draw another Zork. Alright, let's knock out the Badoo. Alright, we get a prize. We still need to find Zorubas. We haven't seen a Buddy Poffin yet. Okay, there's a Zoruba. There we go. We can get another Zoruba down here. It's pretty good. My opponent didn't get energy in play. They didn't play a supporter card last turn either. So maybe there's a chance. Depends what's in their hand. They're going Dreepy here. See if they can Itchy Pollen me again. Because if they Itchy Pollen me, I can't play Poffin. Question is, do I need Spidops? Because if it's a Dragapult deck, they might have Latias in it. So Spidops doesn't really, unfortunately, seem great. Yeah, we might not need the Spidops here. The Vanillish is pretty good. Oh, they're going Fez. I mean, what are the chances they get turn 2 Phantom Dive here, right? No shot. Yo, they get double Rare Candy, Stage 2, Neo Upper Energy, Phantom Dive, Dusknoir, kill my only Zora can play. Yo, if that happens, bro, it's just over, bro. No, they're going to CC Vanillish. They're going to Iono? Sure. Kind of sucks we lose the Zorua, which I wanted to bench, but this should give me a Buddy Poffin. Probably, right? Oh, yeah, we gave me a Buddy Poffin, all right? Gave me 2 of them. And another Zora and an Energy. I actually can't complain about this hand. It's pretty good. You just have to hope that trade gives me, like, a boss or something so I can kill their Dracloak or whatever. We do need to get as many Zorus out as we can. Honestly, Vanillish isn't a bad attacker in this matchup. I don't know if I'm going to actually use it that much, but denying them access to being able to use Phantom Dive is pretty good, depending on how they spread their energy out. The question is, like, what? But the problem is, I guess they could retreat in a Dusknoir, pop the Dusknoir, and then they can get out of Vanillish. So it's probably not a great lock here. They're potentially active. Really? Do they actually have Dragapult here? I think they do. They do have Rare Candy Dragapult in hand. Look at that. Okay, they actually did have it. But they're not doing Phantom Dive, so it's not that bad. It's actually better that they brought in the Vanillish, not the Reshiram. I don't really care about the Vanillish that much. Let's see what we draw. Air Balloon. It's not bad. I think we just get as many Zorus out as we can. We pray that we get a good trade here. Okay, Pokepad gives me Zekrom. Okay, now I actually have a couple options here. I could hit them with Reshram's attack, or honestly, we could just hit them with the Vanillish attack here and deny them, because their board kind of sucks too. They need Dragapult plus Neo Up Energy if they want to do anything. I actually don't mind doing Sheer Cold here. This is actually a decent time to hit them with the Vanillish attack, because it's like their setup kind of sucks. They don't have a lot of draw on their board. So, like, they need Dragapult and Neo Upper Energy to get out of this. Now, they can obviously find a Hilda, which would remedy the problem. But then if they do that, they have to retreat the Dragapult and discard the Psychic Energy, which removes their resource off the board, which is also good for me. This is why I think it's okay to hit them with the Vanillish attack in this situation. This kind of works out. That's like a decent time to do Vanillish. As crazy as that sounds, the Ice Cream actually seems a little better than just doing Reshiram. Because I also don't want them to do Phantom Dive either, because I don't want them to knock out any Zoruas this turn. So, yeah, Vanillish makes a lot of sense here. We're just like, well, if you don't find a Hilda, you don't find your Neo Upper plus your Dragapult, your second Dragapult, then you're screwed. And if you do get another Dragapult, then you have no Dracloak in play, so you lose all your draw. So then they're hopefully not doing as much. Yeah, see, look. Vanillish worked like a charm. Oh, wow. That was a insane top deck. Jeez. Cyrano's crazy. That's a pretty crazy top deck. The only problem is I have to trade away my Zekrom, because I don't want to get rid of any dark energy. I don't even want to... I guess we can trade away the Iono, actually. It's fine. I was like, I don't want to get rid of anything else, but yeah, Iono can go. Spidops can go too. Spidops can go again. Nice. Secret Box. Pretty good. Yeah, now we're in like a really good spot here, because we can just like... Honestly, I'm kind of down to Vanillish them again. Just make it so this Dragapult can't attack me. Like, what are you going to do, Dragapult? You can't do anything. Yeah, this just seems pretty good. Let's see what they can find. I mean, if they do get the attack, it's like whatever. I have Boss in hand. The thing is, they need Counter Catcher, Dragapult, Neo Upper Energy here. That's like the combo they need. Because even if they do attack, they don't want to attack into Zoroark and then walk into a powerful Rage knockout. Especially because I can also KO this guy pretty easily. Okay, they have Ultra Ball. They could get Dusclops here and KO my Vanillish. They could do that. Or they could Dusknoir the Vanillish too. They could kill the Reshi. No, they're popping the candy. Sure. Let's see if they decide to use the Dusknoir or not. Let's see. No, they're going to Iono me. Sure. I don't know if they're going to use it if they're going to Iono me now. It's been better to Iono me later. Okay, this Iono could give them what they need. They could actually kill my active this turn. Now they have Dusknoir online. But again, they specifically need Dragapult Neo Upper Energy. What I'm curious is, are they going to knock out my Ice Cream? Because this Ice Cream is causing them a lot of issues right now by denying them access to attacking me. The Vanillish, sorry, is putting in a lot of work right now. The Sheer Cold's actually doing numbers currently, which is pretty sick. See what they Ultra Ball for. They're going to get another Dragapult. They could get a Dusclops. They don't have to Dusknoir my Vanillish, obviously. Curious to see what they go after here if they do play this Ultra Ball. They get rid of a Jamming Tower and a Lily. Did they draw the Neo Upper Dragapult? Or are they just getting Dusclops? It's one of the two cards. Unfortunately, I can't kill the Dragapult. Maybe what I should have done, honestly, is got double Zorua, and then I could have benched Zekrom instead of this fourth Zoroark. That might have been a better play, to be honest. I don't know. Might have been the better play, just to get Zekrom. Because I needed Zekrom to knock out the Dragapult here. So maybe it was better. I don't know. Let's see what they Ultra Ball for. They're taking a minute to play it. Yo, did we hit him with the Ice Cream lock to the point where they scooped? No, the Ultra Ball does get played. Okay. And they are grabbing Dragapult. Okay, no way they got it like that. Again, they need Neo Upper counter catch a Dragapult. That's like the... Well, no, they can just Dust. Never mind. They can knock me out if they have Neo Upper here with their Dragapult. Though, honestly, if I draw Boss, maybe just kill their Dracloak. I'm actually kind of down for that. Because even if they do commit a knockout to my Zoroark next turn with this Dragapult is heavily damaged. I can just easily knock it out with the Zekrom attack. So maybe we go after the Dracloak on the bench. I don't know. They will bench another Dreepy, though, to be fair. So I don't know. They're down double Candy. I don't know how many rare candies they play, though. Let's see what they do here. They knock out the Vanillish. We can hopefully dig a little bit through the deck to find Zekrom. There's Dragapult. All right. Did they actually draw the Neo Upper Energy, though? That would be pretty annoying if they did. Like, if they actually did get it, it is what it is. Dragapult just always happens to sack. But if they don't, it's good for us. We're kind of preying on them not having it here. Yeah, we're preying on them not having the thing. I don't think they do. Yeah, they don't. Okay, cool. So, bossing the Dusknoir might actually be the best play. I don't know. Is it, though? It might be. Seems like a decent play. I got Palpad. I kind of want to play that just to shuffle the deck, but it's better to save it. No, this is not happening. Okay, that's fine. There's Lily. Okay, well, now the question is, do I Vanillish them? Do I hit them again with the Vanillish? Because now I have to Zekrom the knockout Dragapult. So I can't take a prize this turn. So honestly, we might as well just Sheer Cold them again. All right. Let's see if they got the knockout here. Yeah, we may as well Vanillish them one more time. Because now I can knock my Reshram's attack if I have to. Because I couldn't Zekrom them this turn. So we can wait. We just hit him with the Sheer Cold one more time. Force him to have the Neo Upper. They also didn't even... Oh, no, there it is. They do have it. I was going to say, they also didn't even get energy on the other Dragapult. And they have an Iono. Well, there's the Neo Upper. They must have drawn into that, which makes it even worse. They might have drawn into that. Because they took a minute to play the Neo Upper. If they would have played it last turn. They are down a lot of Ionos, though, which is good. Ooh, they're going to counter Catcher. Going after this Zoroark. What's bro cooking? Are they not going to kill my active? Well, is it correct to do that? They go Dusknoir, knock out my active Zoroark? Probably. I don't know. I'm surprised they're not doing that. I can just easily punish them here with a Turo, which thankfully I did get off the Iono. So I can just Turo my Zoroark here. Now my question is, are they going to kill the Vanillish? I think Vanillish has done its job. I don't think we need it anymore. Because even if I do attack the Dragapult here, they could actually attach the Dragapult, retreat it, and then they could go Dusknoir and then go back into Dragapult. So there's no point. But they actually decide not to kill Vanillish. Well, unfortunately, good sir. Oh, I should have Super Rotted first. That was a misplay. Get my Zekrom back. Unfortunately, I do have a Turo. All right. I like Super Odd here. Just get Zekrom back. Zekrom's probably the last Pokemon on bench. So, yeah. Let's do it. Wish I had a way to, like, attack and kill them here, though. I don't need this. No. No Zekrom. That's okay. So, trying to think. There's no point of doing Sheer Cold here, right? Just because of the... See, dude, if I had Psyduck, Psyduck would have been so good here. Yeah, benching Psyduck would have been really good here, actually. Because if I bench Psyduck, they can't use Dusknoir. I could literally just hit them with the Sheer Cold, and they couldn't do anything for a turn. So I wish I had Psyduck in this situation. Debating benching this. It's always Turo again, sure. I'll probably end up doing Palpat for Turo. I'm debating between doing Sheer Cold. There's no point, because they can just attach an energy, retreat the Dragapult, go into Dusknoir. It's kind of, like, pointless. I may as well just Virtus Flame them. They can't bench Hawlucha currently, so this is fine. The worst thing they could do is, like, Turo the Dragapult on the bench, heal it, and then bench Hawlucha. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. They can knock out my active this turn, but now both Dragapults are heavily damaged, and they can both be knocked out, so I'm not too concerned about it. Let's see if they can get out of the Sheer Cold kind of lock. Because I don't know, like, yeah, if I had a Psyduck, this would have been perfect, right? We go Psyduck, Sheer Cold, and then they literally can't attack. Because they can't retreat into the Ghost and pop it. That's the only reason why I can't go Sheer Cold here. Sheer Cold would have been the play if my opponent didn't have Dusknoir on the bench. Because they would just, yeah, they would retreat the Dragapult, pop the Dusknoir, and it would be like... The only good thing about making them do that is then they won't attach energy to this guy. So maybe it was better to do Sheer Cold, but then I can't two-shot the Dragapult, right? So I think it was 100% correct just to hit them with the Reshiram there for sure. It was definitely correct to Reshiram them. Because, yeah, doing Vanillish there doesn't make much sense. The only benefit is that they don't attach their bench Dragapult. I just can't do enough damage to kill this. Yo, this is why I wish I had a Vanillix, by the way. Yo, imagine we had En's Vanillix here. We could use it to, like, take these two things out. Oh, my God. I didn't think the Vanillix would be needed in this deck, but honestly, in this situation, yo, Vanillix would have been perfect to have access to. They're going to kill my Zorua. That's fine. Are they just never popping Dusknoir? Interesting. All right. No, now they're using Dusknoir. They're going to kill Reshiram. Sure. We do get a prize, though, which is going to be a Night Stretcher. Wow, talk about a good prize. Nice. I don't even know if I could have got a worse prize there. I'm going to pop Dusclops, too. I guess they can knock out Vanillix and Zorua here. I don't know. Is that worth it? No, they're going to Night Stretcher again. They're going to need Psychic Energy. This is where Iono seems like the best supporter to play, right? I think. We'll see if they kill the Ice Cream Cone finally. I think the Night Stretcher and then Lily? Sure, okay. That was weird. Do I want to Iono? I think, well, we have to kill the active this turn. For sure. Oh, they have another Dusknoir. Are they going to play it? No. This is actually pretty bad, though. We kind of just lose next turn, no? Because they go pop Dusknoir, kill Zoroark. But they... No, we're still fine. We're still fine. They can't win yet. This is a good time to Iono. I know they have Fez in play, though, but Iono actually doesn't seem terrible here. I'm going to Palpad. Might as well put these two back. Trade. We have the Iono. Although I don't really want a Secret Box. I probably don't even need Watchtower anymore. No, actually I do. They might have Blood Moon. Forgot about Blood Moon or Luna. I should have played the Watchtower. Forgot they have Blood Moon, potentially. Yeah, Iono knockout active seems good here. I forgot about Blood Moon. I should have played the Watchtower down. Yeah, I should have put the Watchtower in play. I forgot about Blood Moon or Luna. Rip. Nah, that's fine. All right, let's see if this is enough to win. Currently, my opponent can't take game this next turn, right? No, they could. They can kill my Zoroark on the bench. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have Turo'd this. Oh, they could win, actually. They could just go Dusknoir, KO the Zoroark on the bench. Okay, I misplayed. I should have Turo'd the Zoroark. I didn't even realize that. Wasn't even paying. I was locked in on Iono. Okay. I should have Turo'd the Zoroark on the bench with the 2 darks on it. Oof. Okay, that was a misplay. We might be in some trouble now. Yeah, I definitely should have Turo'd. Oops. That's not good. My opponent has Counter Catcher. They just win. They need Counter Catcher energy here. Not looking good. I should have Turo'd. If I just Turo them, how do we lose, right? I guess I go like Blood Moon or Luna me. But then I can still Gust Dragapult for game. I guess I go like Blood Moon Turo. Yeah, there's boss. Yeah, we lose. No, maybe not. They're bringing Zekrom. Oh, hold up. Yo, I'm actually getting bailed out here. Okay, I should have lost. I should have lost. They should have easily hit the combo there to win. But they might not have found the energy for the Dragapult. That's my thought process. They might not have found energy for Dragapult here. I don't have game, however, if my opponent retreats. So if they retreat, then they can't attack next turn. So it's like kind of the same difference. To be honest, yeah. It's like basically the same difference. Yeah, they don't have it. All right, we should have probably lost here, though. They should have found the energy to kill my Zoroark there and do the win. All right, we win. Close one. This is a weird... I definitely could have played a little better, to be honest. Definitely could have played a little better this game, for sure. That's fine. We actually got some decent action in with Vanillish. Vanillish ended up actually being pretty good, which is pretty awesome. I like seeing the Ice Cream Cone actually end up being relevant. Oh, we hit Venusaur. Ugh, not a good matchup. Our start's actually, like, decent, but we did hit a pretty rough matchup here. Like, I do have Vanillish, which actually could be okay against Venusaur in some situations, but yeah, this is pretty bad. Grass stacks are not good. My opponent's setup wasn't great, though. Let me do an energy. All right. There's hope. There's hope after all. Debating benching the Tarantula. I don't really need to right now. I think we're just going to rip the Cyrano and just pass. I don't know. I kind of like benching Spy. Yeah, I should have maybe benched the Tarantula, actually, now I think about it. But the problem is anything they put on their bench can attack. There's not really much I can do about that. No, Tarantula is dead. Yeah, I should have benched it. Forgot Ivysaur could just knock it out. Oof. That's not good. Although, killing their Ivysaur with the Zoroark here isn't terrible. But I should have benched the Spider. They need an energy, though, to knock me out. Let's see if they have it. They have Forest. Okay, if they go Venusaur, it's unlikely. And there's the Veenie. It's got a 4 retreat cost. It's actually pretty thick. And they have a Lily. Oof. Okay, if they get out Meganium here, this is pretty bad. I'm not going to lie. Because I didn't get out Vanillish, which I could have used here to actually retreat lock, or lock them from being able to attack. So that kind of sucks. Oh, they can do double Teal Mass 2 and attack me. They don't have to get Meganium. It's a little spooky. I wish I had the Ice Cream on board this turn. Sheer Cold would have been really good here. Kill C. Six cards in hand. What do they got? Anything good? No. Can we draw something good, though? Yeah, it's like not bad. I'll take it. Oh, what do I get rid of with this? It's probably going to be the Tarantula, to be honest. Yeah, because I do need Zekrom. And I do need Vanilla Edge and Palpad. Those are all decent cards, so. Find Air Balloon. Oh, perfect. Look at that. Boom! What do I retreat into now, though? I guess I could hit them here. I can't even... See, now if I had Vanilla Edge, this would be fine. I could swing into them with Zekrom. Might just sacrifice Zorua, to be honest. I don't really want to go Zekrom. I don't want to... I don't know. Attacking into them here doesn't feel good. If I had the Vanillish, I 100% would attack here. Maybe we just do this. Just sack the Zorua. Sorry, buddy. You're the sacrificial lamb. I don't know. We'll see if this works. I don't know. Like, attacking with Zekrom there doesn't feel very good. If I attacked with Vanillish, I would have considered it. I would have considered attacking them there if I had the Vanillish. I probably would have. Keep in mind, though, Venusaur does have a fat retreat cost. We actually hit them pretty hard with Wire Hang. Although I don't think we can one-shot them. They have a 5 retreat cost. It's not enough to one-shot them, though. If they get Boss here, it's pretty bad. I should have... I don't know. They have Boss. It's pretty cringe. They might have a Boss. I'm not liking my chances. Let's see. No Boss one time. Oh, my God. Why do they always got it like that, bro? Why? Ooh. Well, that's annoying. That is not what I wanted them to do. Maybe we should have set up double Spite Ops. Now I think about it. I guess I still could. The Forces in play, but I need to get the Spider back. We're doing 240 damage. Okay, it wouldn't be enough. Although attacking with Spite Ops here actually seems correct. Yeah, it actually doesn't seem bad to attack here. Because I can't get one shot by the Venusaur. Nothing left in the deck to search out. I'm just going to trade and thin. What I really want here is Iono. No, more ice cream. And PP up would be good, too. I don't want to bump the stadium, but I kind of do at the same time. There's no point, though. Not right now, anyways. Could they knock me out? I mean, I guess they could go Turo into Teal'c. Maybe I do just bump the stadium. If I go bump stadium, is that worth it? No, I'm just going to swing. If they have Turo, they have Turo. It is what it is. If they have it, they have it. This is probably the best play. Hit with the Spite Ops, and then next turn, blow them up with Zoroark. Or Zekrom. They can't one-shot Spite Ops with Venusaur. They have to either have a boss in their hand again, or they have to somehow go into Teal'c's turn. They also need to get Meganium out still, which they don't have. That's why it was better to maybe bump the stadium, but, like, I mean, there's a good chance they have another stadium. It might be better to save this for the end game. Hopefully. Ooh, they had Dawn. Okay, maybe I should have bumped the stadium. They had Dawn the whole time. Maybe bumping the stadium was correct. I don't know. Because like, I just wanted to save this with an Iono, right? So they had an out there that would have been pretty bad. So maybe I should have waited. I don't know. This sucks. That's not good. I don't like them having Dawn here. That gets them the entire Meganium line. Or not. Meganium's in their hand, probably. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Spite Ops is definitely dead here. They do have a big retreat, though, still. Oh, they're going to get Arboliva, too? Holy smokes. The whole squad's in their hand. Jeez, bro. Do they have an energy too? And they even have an energy for Tail Dance, but that's disgusting. They do have a 5 retreat cost. They have to get rid of 3 energy here, but they still have a knockout with Teal Mask. And this is GG's. I can't win. I can't kill the Venusaur. Like, because I just go Zekrom attack next turn, I lose. Or Red Stream attack, I just lose. I think it's just game no matter what. Just kind of got farmed. If they don't, for some reason, knock me out here, then I have a chance. Like, yeah, for some reason my opponent decides not to knock out my Spidops here, there's a chance we can do something. So I should have bumped the stadium. They could have had a Forest in their hand, who knows. Oh, they hard retreat the Venusaur. Okay, did they not realize they could have just moved 1 energy off the Venusaur? Oh, and they decided to go Arboliva here. Okay. Interesting. The plot thickens. Could I still win this game, maybe? I might be able to. We can kill the Venusaur now with Counter Catcher. That's fine. If they just knock me out with Teal Mask there, I just lose. Like, I literally don't win. So we might have been just bailed out. What are they going to knock out, though? The Zorua or the Vanillish? Probably the Zorua. But yeah, you just Counter Catcher kill Venusaur. It's not enough to win, though. But it might be enough. No, probably not. I don't know. It's probably not enough to win the game, to be honest. But we'll see. No, they do decide to kill the Ice Cream. Bro does not want me to get a Vanillix out. Sure. All right, what's the top deck? Palpad. I haven't played Iono yet. It's a good time to find one. 3 Ionos here. Iono Counter Catcher kill Venusaur with Spidops. Like, pretty good. It's the best I got this turn. I'm probably not using Vanillix again. I can probably just trade away. I don't think we're getting the Iono, though. It's not looking good. No Iono. Rip. That sucks. Yeah, no Iono, unfortunate. All right, we'll just kill the Venusaur. Will it be enough, though? I don't know. This matchup is just bad. The grass, like, the problem is their entire deck flows too well. Also, the fact is we can't even reliably use Vanillix or Vanillish here because of Venusaur Meganium is like a really good combo to have under Vanillish. Because they have so much like energy management with their Meganium, doubling the energy. It's like almost impossible to use Vanillish here. This is the best I can do is attack with Spidops because they can't get one shot by the Venusaur. But it doesn't matter. They're just going to knock. I needed Iono this turn. I really needed to Iono there. And I didn't find an Iono. Okay, there is still a chance I can win. Very low chance, but there is a chance. We can knock this out with Zekrom next turn, Iono them to 1, and hope for the best. It's not looking good, though. Dude, if I had another Spidops. But even another Spidops wouldn't have mattered here. I can't even reliably go Counter Catcher, KO Meganium. I think we just KO the active and hope they don't have it. There's not much I can do. Maybe I should have... I don't know. I need it. If I don't get Iono here, we are cooked, by the way. Like, I am cooked. I 100% have to find an Iono. There's my only chance of winning the game is if I get an Iono here off of one of these 2 trades. There we go. It's my only chance I had. There's no reason to kill... Unfortunately, killing the Meganium doesn't win me the game. There's, like, nothing I can do. I guess if I had Vanillish here, it would have been kind of... No, not even, because I just go Arboliva. Okay, so I have to evolve the Zorua too, actually, or else I do lose. So I also have to evolve Zorua. So we're going to Super Odd back Zoark. There's no other play to make here, right? Yeah, it's just Iono to 1 and pray they don't have game. Okay. Great, I love it here. They just need a single energy and they win. Now, if they whiff, I'm chilling. There's Zoark. All right, let's see if they whiff. Thankfully, Zekrom doesn't die to Arboliva either. I'm not going to bother playing Pokepad, whatever. No, I should have to Thin. Whatever. I don't think it matters too much. It's down to whether or not they find... If they draw a single energy card, we lose. This thing is 160, right? Yeah, 160. If they draw 1 single energy card, the game is officially over. Yeah, we're praying on them not drawing energy here. All right. Yeah, we're preying on them not drawing an energy card. If they draw an energy, we lose. If not, I do have game in hand. So if they draw the energy, we lose. If they don't win here, I win. They have a 33 card deck and they're down 8 energy cards. What are the chances? Here we go. We're going to find out. It's all down to the Iono to 1. Come on, let's go, Zoroark. You can do it, man. Come on, this is the best chance we have of beating arguably our worst matchup. So let's see if we can pull it off. Let's see it. They need a single energy and they win. 2 cards in hand. 8 energy in the discard pile. Come on, Iono. Oh, that's not good. That's a really good supporter. Okay, it's an Iono. That's not the best supporter. Actually, it just stopped me from having boss for game. Okay, that still gives my opponent time to win. Uh-oh. Okay, let's see if we find boss still. Okay. I guess it was just written in the stone. All right, do they have the energy? That's pretty funny. They still Iono me in a boss. I did have triple trade, but like they put like secret box and shit to the bottom of the deck. How am I supposed to find it? All right. I think we might have won. I don't think they drew the energy. They would have immediately attached it. It's actually looking pretty good. They just have to prey on a boss. And unfortunately for them, I do have the boss's order for a game. Let's go. Holy moly, bro. That was close. We won. We beat our hardest matchup. This thing doesn't kill me, right? It does 120 damage in total. Yeah, it can't kill me. Can't take a prize. We clutched it out, man. See, Spite Ops actually ended up being good because it didn't get one shot by Venusaur. It's like that simple. Not getting O-code by Venusaur is a pretty good way to win this game. And thankfully, I didn't think the Spite Ops was going to be very useful, but we actually ended up using Spite Ops in this match. And it ended up being what essentially won me the game, which is pretty good. My opponent did misplay. I think they had to kill on Spite Ops a turn earlier instead of going kill my Vanillish there. They were probably just scared of the ice cream. You know, maybe the ice cream intimidation factor was too much for my opponent. They got a Hoot-Hoot. We do play Watchtower. We can actually slam it down turn 1. They have Teal Mass Sleeves, though, which I do not like. If we hit another deck with a bunch of grass Pokemon, this could be a bit of an uphill battle. It's Raging Bolt. Okay, well, if they play Latias, it's, like, pretty bad, not gonna lie. This matchup seems pretty awkward. The Ice Cream might be okay, though, if we can ever use it. Do I slam down Watchtower turn 1? Or should I wait to play it? Well, they didn't really do anything, so maybe I do. Yeah, I don't really need to slam it down right away. Secret Box. Turn 1 is pretty blessed. I guess we have to just get an Artisan. That's okay. Get a bunch of basics out. I think we just try to prize race them, to be honest with you. Zekrom's in there. Spite Ops. Yeah, prize racing them seems to be the correct play. Let's get another Zorua. Yeah, I think we just try to prize race them. It seems good. See if we can get an energy off Lily here. Ah, oh, no energy, bro. Not like this, bro. I mean, it's like the problem is with Vanillish is like it doesn't do much. They have Latias. I'm just gonna get Tarantula. Sure, I don't know. I think it really matters. It's unfortunate that we whiffed an energy there because I really wanted to get an energy so I can start doing, like, yeah, prize race them's the only out, right? So that sucks. We have NSPP up in hand, so if they do attack me this turn, we could do some things, and like they do have the attack here. This is honestly, you know what? Maybe I should have ballooned. I was debating, but I maybe should have ballooned the Vanilla so I could retreat in a Tarantula. Because I could have maybe Vanillished them here. This would have been a good time to Vanillish them, looking at their hand. Damn. So now I wish I had the air balloon on, because I actually could have hit them with the Vanillish. Would have been good. Now I gotta thin out the deck. We can attack still. Honestly, we could still get a knockout this turn and maybe, just maybe, bump their stadium. Which is honestly not bad. This is pretty good. If we can knock them out and bump the stadium, I think we'll be in a pretty commanding position. I need a lot to go my way, though, to do this, but it is possible. It's possible to do that. I need to find a dark energy, though. Okay, there we go. I need to retreat this Tarantula, though. Hey, it might not happen, but we'll see. At the very worst, I'll just probably slam down the Watchtower. All right, here we go. Let's see if we find it. Nope. Close. We almost could have got there. See, I wish I retreated my Vanillish. We didn't find it anyways, with the energy, but could have been a different outcome if I had the air balloon on. Would have been one less card in the deck. Theoretically, I could have drawn it. But now the question is, do I slam down the Watchtower, or do I just wait a turn? Also, do I evolve? If I evolve here, it doesn't really do anything. Also gives him a free 2-prize KO. But then I can go like Iona Watchtower knockout. So maybe do evolve. Pass. I don't know if I like passing for sure, but if my opponent... I mean, yeah, if they get like Noctowl, they can prime catcher my Zoroarks. I don't know. Maybe passing... Okay, they're just Crispini. Okay, that's fine. If they have Teal Mask, they can take a knockout this turn. If they don't get a knockout, though, it's pretty good. I'm okay if they knock me out, because I can go Iono, Watchtower, knock them out, which is honestly pretty good for us. So I'm okay if they knock me out here. Let's see. I don't think they're going to be able to. The only problem is this. I need an Air Balloon. I need an Air Balloon regardless, though. I might just trade first. If I can find a Turo, it'd be even better. Turo knockout would be a little bit stronger then. Maybe looking for a Turo knockout here. Are they going to get the knockout? They need 2 energies. I don't think they have it. It's pretty unlikely. I think we're chilling. Should be chilling. Yeah. So I'm going to trade first. I want to find Turo plus Dark Energy. Let me trade first, methinks. They're going to have all the energy. Interesting. All right, here we go. Good top deck one time. Boss. No. Okay. Let's put the ice cream into play. Why not? Honestly, tough trade decision. Iono. And we got Dark Energy. Okay, we need Turo at the very least. Okay, or Air Balloon. That works too. Perfect. Which means... I actually still kind of like holding the hand, bro. The Watchtower is pretty good. I don't know. I could just... Honestly, I could just slam down the Watchtower now, to be honest. It's still, like, decent. Just, like... Slam down Watchtower Lily. Yeah, sure. Whatever. That's fine. I'll Palpad 2, put back... I'll put an Iono on a boss back. Those are 2 pretty important cards to still have in the deck, I think, so I think it's okay to put those back. No, Lily. If I wasn't taking a knockout here, Vanillish would be decent, but this is good because we get to take a KO. You just can't really attack next turn, which is the only problem. That's okay. At least we're getting the knockout. We're taking the first 2 prizes, which is very, very important. All right, what do we got? 4 and 5. Grass Energy, Tarantula. The one downside is, if they ever find a way to attack this, that could be pretty bad. But let's see if this Watchtower does work. Let's see if Watchtower puts in work. Because I was also debating holding onto it till the end of the game to, like, slam it down. Because they're an odd prizing. So I could go, like, Counter Catcher, Kill Fez, Iono, Watchtower in the same turn. But, like, might as well just play it now and just bank on them not having a stadium in their hand, which is unlikely. We can't attack next turn, though. Burn both my Air Balloons, so I can't PP up. I'd have to, like, Turo again. But I can't even kill the Kangaskhan, so it's, like, fine. Yeah, I think it's okay. I think we're still chilling. Yeah, they just scoop by. I mean, that works, too. That works. The lock, man. I'll take it. There you go. That is my funny Zoroark deck here with the Vanillish, the sneaky Vanillish. Now, I think this card actually isn't bad within Zoroark. I know it doesn't play into, like, the 1-hit KO things that Zoroark tries to do, but Sheer Cold does have some benefits in the deck, and maybe it's just not the right format for it. Maybe rotation, this could be better. We did have a decent game, though, where we actually got to show off how strong the Vanillish is. I think the big thing about the deck is whether or not you want to keep the Spidops in. I thought this idea of, like, Spidops Vanillish was, like, a cool concept, although we didn't really use the Spidops as much as I thought. It did come in handy, though. It was a reason why we beat the Venusaur deck, which is literally, like, our worst matchup, yet we still won the game. So, I like the Spidops. You can maybe cut it. Maybe you just don't need to play Spidops. Maybe just build a Zoroark deck with Vanillish and just don't even bother with the Spidops. I thought the idea was kind of cool, though, and it helps in the mirror match, too. But I guess maybe we don't need to play Spidops in this deck, to be honest with you. Maybe we don't need it. An Energy Switch actually would be pretty good. I wouldn't mind squeezing an Energy Switch into this deck, too. But hope you enjoyed the video on this funny little Zoroark deck. If you did, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. We're on the road now to 88/100,000 subs. You want to help me reach that sub goal, make sure to subscribe down below if you enjoy the content here. You can check out my second channel for more content from me, too. I actually just ranked the best decks in the rotation, in my opinion. You can check out my sponsors. Use code LDF if you want to support the channel even further. I got channel memberships open, too, if you want to support the channel even further. And I'll see you in another video. Bye-bye.